All right, hello everyone. Today is November 9th, 2025, and today is a milestone for real, and I had to share it. So, since our last video, if you remember the Aurochs bull that I was building, excuse me, and I had him animated and had promised more animations. I was wildly optimistic. I had gotten the original animation, and I'll tell you why it's the original, not the current, in a minute. Um, I'd gotten him done. I posted the video and then quickly discovered a critical flaw that I had not even given a moment's thought. If I show you the original file here, he looks great, right? He looks friggin' perfect. However, there is one issue. You're supposed to have the object mode, pose mode, and edit mode all sync. If you see here, this was his original build. I had the tail straight out, but most importantly, these legs. The legs were short. I decided I wanted a more athletic, more realistic Aurochs build, so I stretched out the bones, not the sculpt, and edit and animated from there. That apparently was a cardinal sin. It was unworkable. When I tried to import him into Unreal Engine, nothing worked. It could not reconcile this guy with that guy. So it was unusable. I spent the next 9 days getting him to this point. Don't save. Back to this. For the object, edit, pose modes, go away, matched up. And that is the brittle nature of the Blender to Unreal Engine 5, 5.6 to be exact, export. The animation's not as smooth, and I will revisit it. I promise myself, if no one else, to get this smoother. However, if you noticed, I learned a lot this week. I had initially attempted to use a Rigify, which is a built-in rigger in Blender, and I spent a day or two trying to adapt it to the Aurochs, but it was too complex for what I needed to do. I will come back to it, but I learned a lot. This version is gonna be able to animate his ears. I gave him not only a head tilter, well, not only head tilting, now I have to use 5 bones versus 1. However, if you see this, I can now animate. Anyway, I'll learn it later. I'll learn it later. I can animate chewing or his nose if I can get. I can be much more modular in animating him. So it could be a little more subtle. He's chewing or what have you. We'll get this. We'll get it right. First, let's make the guy walk first before I get anything else. Long story short, this is what I'm going with for the rest of development, and I attempted to export him to Unreal, and this is what we've got. So this is the entrance to the grotto. There's still nothing out here. It's still barren wasteland. If we come down here, or if we come up, our grotto looks a bit different. One, it has a new resident. He's just walking on a loop. He has no pathing yet, no logic, no nothing. If you look at the rest of the grotto, the walls are covered in mossy rock. There's grass on the landscape. I don't remember if I had this. Someday will be a waterfall. Someday soon, I hope. Here's a sigil on the north side. Oh yeah, this is the Aurochs version 1.0 with the stubby legs. There's the other sigil. I've got this great big oak tree in the middle. And let's just revel in this guy's glory, because this has been a long time coming. So he's got his walk. He's got a little bit of, if you see the front right hoof, it's doing a weird curl. For sure. All those eyes that I spent a day or two trying to get, or not getting them perfect, it's all gone. But he's in. He is in. And today at 3 o'clock, so November 9, 3 p.m. is when I got him in. And I'm logging this for posterity. This is momentous for me. I hope with many more to come. Let's see. And there's two things I want to do next. One, get him pathing around the environment. So a circle around the tree, being able to cross the bridge, go to either side, either pasture here, or cross this fjord here, all right, and come up, graze on this grass. I'm gonna make this guy a combat dummy. That's what I'll do. That's my next step, is getting the pathing, getting the logic. That goes well, you could see that next video. And if I can get him a behavior like to go graze on the grass, drink from the water, perfect. I'll post that update. All right, that is all for now. I hope to see you next time. All right, take care.